This episode is about to be chaotic because one of my, I will not call her my friend, one of the oldest people I know in this Lagos is on my couch and she's ready for war. Where's my finish? I will fight you this afternoon. Wait till I finish my introduction. Kokobykhloe, guys, please give it up for my friend Coconess.
Thank you.
Coco pops with the body. So you people know her as Kokobykhloe, but I know her as Busayo Abiri. Yeah. No, so Kokobykhloe na township name.
Is the refined one.
Yes, friend. How are you?
I'm good, thank
Happy
you.
Happy New Year.
I wish you the same.
So good to have you on my couch. You know, when I was telling my producer that, oh, you're coming on the show, I told her that you're one of the oldest people I met when I moved to Lagos, right?
Yeah.
So this is how I met Chloe. So the story makes sense. I know why she laughed. I met Chloe when we were still teenagers, right? At the time, you were probably 18, 19.
How was it you then? You guys were teenagers.
I bet rest.
Because I was the hottest in the gang.
No, you were not.
I was.
Who? Okay, so maybe you were older, but you were like still 19.
I was 19, 20.
Yeah, so we were in our teens. I was like 17. That time we had a house, a rendezvous. You can ask for a cage where would they go all the delinquent kids.
All the rejected kids.
Stop, Chloe.
All the
bad kids where they go to that house with the gather. I don't know, they were great people, they were nice.
Amazing.
But just a couple of kids who wanted to do better. We had models, we had video vixens, we had people who tried music. We had Michael Andre.
That's right.
DJ Michael Andre.
DJ Andre too was part of us
in that house. So it was our old friend's house, and we had a couple of people who used to come, and Chloe was one of those people who used to come to that house.
I used to actually come back from school every Friday and leave Monday morning, 5 a.m.
Our lives were wild, though. I was so worried for us.
I was not wild. I was only the same person in that house.
No, but you're not saying no. You were just very focused. And that's why I respect you. And that's why you're on my couch. You understand? So Chloe you have always had, I don't know where your confidence came from. But even in that house where there are too many people, they half-caste girls, beautiful, Chloe, you still find a way to shine.
Of course.
Amongst us. And you were so confident.
Of course.
How? Why?
You don't need to show off good things. It will be seen. And I think I was like that because of my past experience. I was easily bullied. I had so much, how will I put it?
Confident?
Not even confident. I was ashamed of myself at a point. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, I'm too skinny. Oh, this person's going to call me lekpa. This person's going to be like, are you eating? You look like a child that is not well nourished and stuff like that. I literally did not have friends growing up. No friend. Me and my siblings always fight. So it's just like me in my world. And I was such a rebel growing up. And my father is always...
You still are though.
Darling, we're talking about a CEO rebel now. I'm not talking about that one that's still waiting for my mother's breakfast and lunch and dinner.
Okay, go on.
So my father is always on me. My mom is always on me. Everybody think I'm a very bad child. So that made me not have too much. I don't even have friends, actually. So that house was like a high opener for me.
Yeah.
I met different people, different mixed race. We have mixed Indian, mixed Caribbean, everything. And I'm the only that
different mixed race. We had everybody in that house.
Everybody. We had the models. We had the one that speak phonetic from morning to night. I'm just there in my corner and doing things. And that house, I was the only one going to school.
I was going to school too.
Not you. No, I mean like out of all of us that come
me
there.
and you, they go to school now.
Only me and you are the one going to school. Go to school, come back Friday, we enjoy it Saturday. It's Monday morning. I don't carry first bus. They go in Jabode. So I can't. From the home I came from, I can't be stupid.
Yes.
Let me put it that way.
Thank you. Hold it there. So we were in a house where we're all young people who were making wrong decisions. To be fair,
grown house.
Yeah.
Then.
So I was 17 at the time. I was always living in Lag to come and chill with you guys.
Yeah.
But what we were doing, we're gonna hang out in the club. Remember Uno that time? So they called tag us as all those small children where they
I don't even know how they allow you guys to enter the club.
I don't know. Funny enough, I didn't realize how young we were.
That's it. And the funniest part is that I be the one to carry everything. Do you remember? When everybody's drunk, I'm the one that will make sure everybody gets home safe.
You're a bit sane.
I didn't drink. I don't used to drink. I started drinking like 3-4 years ago.
Yeah.
Do you remember one incident that happened in that area? Robbery.
I think I heard. I wasn't around the time.
I don't think you were around. I had gunshots. I was looking for my kids. I was looking for Sapna and Kelly.
Yeah, you were always put together.
Yeah. So that place actually shaped me. I can't say my story without saying a story
Yeah.
about that place with that house being there, because that house really taught me a lot of things. I could say I watch people fall from being at top to the list in their house. I see people go from a 0 to 100. And I see people that have so much potential and they buried it with something that is not even worth it. So that house really, really, really shaped me. I'm always looking forward to Friday to Sunday in the house. I love it.
But what was different about you and me in that house? So you used to come. We always used to meet in that in the weekend in that house, right? So you were also a video vixen at the time. You're trying to push that.
And I went for Miss Charismatic, remember?
Wait,
Miss,
before we get to Miss Charismatic here, I really want to understand, because you're not as privileged as the rest of the girls.
They're even more privileged than me.
Yeah, everybody was more privileged than you. You sort of, I feel like sometimes you sort of shrunk when they tried to, because they were half-caste girls, they were probably light-skinned. At the time, you people were all video vixens together. So you had to do extra to shine. But that never broke your spirit, Chloe.
Yeah, because...
Since I've known you, since I've known Chloe, right? Chloe, if you sit in room like this, they twerk. Hey! Even when you're not happy.
Yeah, because... someone once told me something, said, instead of you to walk into a room, if you're sad or depressed or something, walk into a room and carry your darkness into it, it will rub off other people.
Yeah.
Instead of that, be the light. So I decided to be the light. Even now, sometimes I am going through a lot of things. But once I step outside my door, I am smiling with everybody. And that time, I think what really helped me is that I remember Aisha Shaba. You remember Aisha Shaba?
Oh, bless Aisha Shaba. She was a rock.
Aisha told me something. We went for a boat cruise one time. I felt so bad. I was like feeling inferior. Everybody was shining, half-caste, big bomb, everything, speaking so many phonetic English. I beg. Everybody know me. I'm my R factor. He cannot leave me. I'm a proper Yoruba girl. If I pronounce anything that have R, you will still know that I am a Yoruba girl with an accent, right? And she said something. She said, look at all these people. You shine. And I'm like, what's she saying? And she gave me a swimsuit. And I worked at that boat cruise at Ilashi. And everybody was like, oh my God, are you a model? You're skinny.
Yeah, I was on that.
You remember?
We walked
and I think I surrounded myself then with people that have things upstairs that they can share with me. You will never see me being friends with somebody that is going to bring me down. That has been my power. You can see me being friends with a 13 years old child today. It's because I'm learning something from her. I would never, you see that house, even in the house while we're there, you will never see me talk to someone that is off limits or off points. Yeah. I'm always like, oh, she's acting something.
I think you're very intentional.
I'm very intentional. Actually, I would not bring anybody into my life that is going to derail my life. I don't want it because I'm not perfect. I have too many flaws. Sometimes I call myself a mistake, not in a bad way, but a good mistake. Because I just want to learn from people. I like to tap knowledge. So in that house, what really helped me then, and in school too, is because everybody around me have different things they're good for. Kelly is never seen angry more than 2 minutes.
Yeah.
No. She'll start smiling. That I took from her. Sapna is this. If the house is gonna burn down, let it burn down. I'm gonna sleep and be happy. I took that. You are the whatever you guys are doing, I'm doing. But if it's something that is going to affect me, I'm out of it. I took that.
Friend.
Alvin was, I'm going to work, I'm going for audition. I'll see you guys later. That was what even gingered me to go to more auditions. I remember a lot of auditions, they told me no. I went back the next day, I dressed like another person, and I got the job, the Airtel advert.
Why? See, so this is why I brought you to my show.
Yeah.
I have never understood for the life of me. A girl, and you guys are seeing Chloe as the bad bitch that she is now. But how many years ago? 7 years ago.
10, bro.
Yeah, sorry, 10 years ago. You were not this girl. You were the skinny girl who was trying to fit in with the half-caste girls who will go for auditions and they'll probably not pick her. But she will still support her friends
who were them there.
And stay with them there, befriend everybody and enter them as a person. Like, you have so much personality. And at some point, you laugh and say, you know, Mom, me, English, but me.
My hands are everywhere, knee. I cannot be stressing my English. No, I can't.
I expected you to cower and not be confident and just be, but the way your life changed Because I remember also the day that we're sitting down in that same house,
Yeah.
and you saw Ada on TV. That's
Yeah.
Beverly Usu.
Well, yeah.
She had gone into Big Brother.
Don't tell me you remember.
My friend. That's why I brought you on my freaking show. Because, so, you know, some people might not understand you from then, but I know you. So, Chloe, you sat down and you look at the TV. This was you who was relegated in that same group of half-caste girls who did not expect to level up like this, right? You sat down in front. At that time, you had done Miss Charismatic.
Was it? No, it wasn't Miss Charismatic. It was. I've forgotten. I've forgotten the pageants. Yeah, that time when I came back. Yeah,
and you said, "I will go to this Big Brother house." I miss if I laugh. I'm sorry.
But 2 years later, I did.
2 years later, I'm watching my TV.
I actually went for the first one.
You were on TV.
That day, don't call that name, please. I actually went for the other year audition, the year that has Bisola, and I was dropped at a certain time. People just think I just entered Big Brother one day. The second audition too, as they tear my leg, I was still hustling that I have to do this house. You know, it was raining during the audition of my time, and everybody were pushing themselves. They fell. It was all over the news. I had a scar, umbrella, my umbrella. I don't even know who took my umbrella. I realized it was Miracle that took my umbrella when we got to the house. I didn't even know who he was. I remember that they dropped me at the point of time, and I went back in. You know me, I don't accept no when I want it.
Yes.
I went back and I said, I'm sorry, you can't drop me. They're like, why? Why can't I drop? I said, because my mom is this, because my dad is this, because I've gone through this, because this is my life, because this is what I want. And because most especially, you want me on your show. To not put no tags on it, because me, I don't like to brag. I'm actually the first housemate in all history of Big Brother in the world to be evicted and be renominated into the house. I was not even evicted, I was disqualified. It has never, ever happened in the history of Big Brother. If I'm somebody else, I'll put it on my tag and be like, the number one person to be disqualified. Do you get what I'm saying? But it's just that the potential, the spirit, the vibe, the energy, the happiness, it can never, never be covered. It can only be contagious when it comes to Chloe. I'll make sure everybody around me is happy, everybody. But when it comes to what I want, I'll surely get it. I will go back. I remember adverts with Rose. They said, no, ma, we can't pick you, blah, blah, blah. The next day I went again, they picked me. Didn't I do the advert? They didn't even know it was me. Because I knew I flopped the first time. I didn't do it very well. I know the question already. I know what they want. I went back. I did my hair. I came back to that Ikeja. I remember. I went to Rose Place at Anden. We did my hair again. I went back and I was on the advert.
Wait, why?
Because I don't take no when I want it. Anything you see me give up on is something I don't want. I'm just trying. I'm just exploring. I love to explore, actually. I like to do things. I like to put my hands in several things. But the ones that I want, that Big Brother. And do you know the funniest part? Truth be told, I have never in my whole life sat down to watch Big Brother. I've not even seen mine. I just see it on TV. You know all those clips like that? Like, I need to be on this Big Brother. Oh, I need to do this thing. I'm just that kind of person. When my mind and my soul and my spirit is connected to something, I feel like, you see, when they interview me for Big Brother, I say, I'm going on vacation now. Because I don't know what they are doing there. When it comes to strategic part, I say, I'm always clueless. So me, I thought Big Brother is somewhere we go. I didn't even know about the tax. For no go, no see for tax. They say Big Brother, I can't keep. I say, I don't feel jump.
I really want to understand where you get. So, because I'm so sorry. I was part of the people that relegated you as far. Chloe, Masoyoba. Like, I really didn't see you.
And the funniest part, I don't speak Yoruba.
If free people they speak like this,
I go to Yoruba.
Your own inside,
yes,
and you say it when it comes out
of
to Yoruba.
Of course.
Why?
Because first of all,
why don't you ever put yourself down and say, "Oh, I'm not on this level. I don't."
Okay, I'm so sorry. First of all, is there I would not bury myself for anybody to shine. You would rather bury yourself for me to shine.
Why?
Because I am not second. I will always be first.
Energy.
I'm sorry. I might not win the trophy, but I'm a winner. My presence alone means a lot. It's just like Big Brother when I was going back to I just say, oh, try your best to win. I said, I just want 1 week. The only reason why I'm going is because of my mom. So change my disqualification to eviction, which I did. I don't need to be the winner of the trophy for people to know that my presence to be felt. I am Busayo. It's different. I had more to people's joy. I can't take away from them. Do you get what I'm saying? So once I enter a room, I don't care. Even Agbani, call me the most beautiful guy in the whole universe, she'll be there. Even if I'm wearing rag, at least there's a statement. And people will know Chloe was here. Is inbuilt. I think what has kept me going is because of my background. let's say I watched something that is up there, keep coming down, and there was nothing. And we had to compromise. We had to manage. I have to see my father go through a lot of pain. He literally covered it. I'm like my dad. He goes through pain, but will not let you know. We now come out with you agidi. Oh, what you do? I was young then. I didn't realize it, but it rubs off on me. My mom is the emotional part of me. You know me. 1 minute I don't cry. People don't go see. That is my mom's side. But the stubborn part, the me keep going back, the me saying I want this thing and I have to get it. It's actually my dad because he used to have. He later did not. My mom had to support. And this man became hangry. He was not angry because he doesn't love his kids or he doesn't love his wife. He's angry that nature or life has just done that to him. Yeah. And for me, I always look for his trouble. So he used to give me back. Kenuma, flog me, tie me, flog me every time. Tie me for fun, flog me. I'd be like goats, proper goats. But I think he actually shaped me. The fact that I don't want to go back to where I'm coming from. You know, I literally left my house after secondary school, university. Remember, I told you guys the story. For every vacation, I'm always in a Ikeja house. I never go back. The day I packed my bag and went to school 100 level, I said I would never come back to this area until I'm coming to do good things.
What area
and look
was
at
that?
me, Agbado Jaye.
Tell me about Agbado Ijaye growing up there.
Growing up was
what's Agbado? That's Lagos.
Yes, it's Lagos. After Abulegba side. I think everybody that grew up in my area keep running around the same circle. I watch them run around the same circle. I watch people finish from secondary school and have kids. I literally told myself that when I'm done with secondary school, I'll go to teaching school because my mom owns a school. I'll go to teaching school. Yeah. I'm going to marry one of the boys who have kids, blah, blah, blah. But something happened. Something very, very, very good. So there was this guy in my area that was seeing then, you know, we're young, virgin dating, letters, stuff like that. Then one day I went
You
out.
read letter give man. You read letter give man.
I know they write give me. Okay, yeah, I was seeing the guy. So I came to town Valentine, February 14. So a friend of mine who had later apologized, she got a name on social media too, who quite apologized then. She called my mom and said, can you imagine your daughter? She's in Lagos with men in this hotel. Go to the hotel now. To be honest, we came for my school mother's birthday, but I saw the guy. So this girl literally set me up for my mom to meet me there. But meanwhile, I've already been on the bus back to Ado. So my mom asked me to come back. So I came back from school with the boyfriend, with everything she had told my mom. There's a woman with a bowl with blade and soap. They asked me to sit down and scrape my hair. Fado and say I'm not going to school again. I have to write another jam. To God be the glory. They locked me in for 2 weeks in a room. I was supposed to go and write another jam for the school that I later went to, Taswed, with my father and the bus going to Ikeja. That's how someone saw me and said, oh my God, are you a model? Oh my God, you look so good, blah, blah, blah. Like, in my mind, I was like, clone shit, but I better leave me alone and blah, blah, blah.
Because you're already angry from that fadon with it. You won't cost me my fadon.
Do you get what I'm saying? That was how I started doing photo shoot. I think I worked with Akim Salam as at that point. That is how my career started. If my mom didn't scrape my hair, if I'm not going to write another jump, I'll probably have married the same way I thought I would marry one local boy in the area, and we're going to have kids, we're going to start our own school and stuff like that.
So Big Brother, right? When you finally got on Big Brother, how did it make you feel? Did you feel like, finally, I've accomplished something, especially because of my background?
Do you know Big Brother, they eat me until I came back? If you watched on the show, I was just doing rubbish. They are saying A, I'm saying B. My mind is, I beg, waiting this was the talk. Most of the time, I go to the bathroom and cry, say, Big Brother, please move my lolly. I won't go out. I don't miss my friends. Big Brother didn't eat me until I came back. And I was depressed for a whole year. After Big Brother?
Oh.
I was sad. I was in the darkest place of my life. I felt like,
Let's come back. So after finally getting on this platform that you've always wanted to get on, you come back and you're depressed a year after.
For a whole year. Even till now, I won't say I'm cleared off. I've been using some things, but it's a lot of people want fame. But the question is, how much can you handle it? I'm a tough person. I can even say I'm tougher than men. Like this skin can take a lot of things. But I came back from Big Brother and I felt like the whole world was against me. Trust me, you will not see the good comments. when he hits you. You see the one that say I should be like Panla, say I should be like Lizard. What did this guy even go do for Big Brother? This guy nah this guy nah that. I was depressed. I was so depressed that I even had some other housemates. They were saying, oh, if Chloe's going to be on this job, I'm not going to be there. They cut my bread so bad. That made me more angry.
Your guys, just people from your sets.
No, they call them guys, so we are not guys. We are not guys.
Why
See
do
me
you
smile
always
go.
get into like altercations when you guys leave the house?
I just feel like if you know me, you know that me. I can stand in front of anybody and see what's on my mind. Patapata, you go bring and go, you go shoot me, I go die. Now you go sit there where they go arrest me, don't go. But Big Brother, I just think the housemates just need to learn self-love first. Because when you love yourself, you think you're better off everybody. Me right now, no. If you like carry car where they never invent, drive past me. I go drive my own. I go help you. I go press on. Bro, it's none of my business. Because I think like I'm the best version of myself. Nobody can tell me any other thing. But when it comes to Big Brother, it's deeper than that. You see people you lived in the same house with, you'll be strategy partner, come out and act like their shoulder is up. Big Brother, the film no they run past 2 years. Oh, if you're still standing after 2 years, now you be Baba. You're tough. So we came out, I had a lot of people saying, so one time when we want to do this event, we called this person, this person said she does not want anything to do with your name, that your name has been tarnished because of the fight you had in Big Brother. Person look, we should call me bastard. What's I go call him?
Please, who call you bastard?
Kebrule.
Oh, you guys had an issue that
night.
night.
And it was not even my strike. You look at me, put hand inside my food. I said, one thing I ate, I can share anything. I can give you everything. Do not put your hand inside my food. Just say, I want to take, then I'll give it to you to take. I said that thing several times in the house. Then I fling the food for his face. And this man call me bastard. Wait, I come look and say, I'm me bastard. You don't know my mama and papa with the house. You went on your own. You can't tell me say I be bastard. I be now because for you to call person bastard. No, because for you to call person bastard, normal. Now you be the bastard because me I know my parents. Now you go question yourself. So you cannot expect me to smile about that. You called me bastard. I said your mother a hoe. But it's true. For you to call me bastard means that my mother does not know who she fucked to give birth to me. Abi. Then I help you with another better translation. So how am I the problem? Then I came back, everybody saying, this person said if they want to work with you, your name. This one said if they want to work with you, Chloe, blah, 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 blah. And I think I allowed that because I let that anger, I let that pain took the best of me. I didn't come out and start giving them back to back. I just went back to my regular life. I just want to be regular again. I want all the fame to go. Do you know how many times I'll cry? I just want the shit to go. I just want And mind you, before Big Brother, I already had a good name. I was already on 76K followers. As at that year, okay. I was having top numbers on Instagram than anybody. Just doing my stupid thing, just posting my friends, just being happy.
Yeah.
So Big Brother came out, blah, 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 the fame, everything. I wanted my 76K
So do you think
back.
Big Brother exposed you too much?
Big Brother exposed me to too many bullies and insults.
So that affected you when you came out of the house?
I was depressed, bro.
So that one year of depression, what was going on with you?
Then,
you were not feeling...
I was just like, I felt like the whole world was against me. I felt like everybody just saved me. When people smile and hug me now, as the person they live, I go, so I know it's not a fake love. Do you get what I'm saying?
Because of what had happened.
Because of what happened, the whole, and you know, it's me and that, and that blog are always, now I don't want to mention it, we're always besties. So if I do like this, they don't carry me. So all those things really, really killed me.
But that phase, that's 1 year.
I think, I won't lie to you. I'll be honest with you because you're my friend. I'm still not over it. Because things keep coming. Now it was the surgery picture. That broke me. That really, really, really. Let's say the depression of that one is just like, I don't want the fame. I want it to go. I just want to be a normal person. I just want to walk on the street and eat my popcorn and dance with people and play with kids the way I used to. But the surgery part took me out of this world to somewhere I still haven't come back from. I'm in oblivion. I don't even know how to get back from it. I always say to people that you can post anything about me on the picture, but I never want to see my naked picture on the picture on the net.
So how did that picture get out?
I don't know who the person is, but I know that person, God is handling the person. I'm sure. That one I'm sure about. That one took me out. I've never said this anywhere. I was suicidal. I was dead for almost 24 hours. Thanks to Alex, banged on my door. My younger sister broke the door, dragged me to the hospital. Nigga, I drank the tour, drank all the soap washer in the apartment, drank everything. I was ready to go. My fear is what will my parents say? It's not even about me. When people do this thing, they don't even know. You are not hurting the person. I'm like, if my mom said this is over, I was gone. I woke up, I saw Dremo, Anto, Alex, everybody. I'm like,
okay, so when the picture got out, it was on the blogs and you saw it.
My friend sent it to me. I said, Chloe, go and check Gistova. I was even laughing. I said, what's happening? Gistova, I beg Jare because I don't follow any blog. I blocked them in advance.
Was that picture post-surgery?
It was after my surgery when I was still unconscious. So whoever took the picture took it while I was lying unconscious. Yeah.
In the hospital? Why did you do your body though?
Okay, a lot of people ask me this question and they're expecting me to say it to make me look better, blah, blah, blah. I've never had it weight in my whole life. I've always been size 4. Pandemic came, a lot of people have been saying you're too skinny. Pandemic came, I was in the house for a long time. I started researching, I started going online to see how you can add weight. Some people say eat eggs. I eat eggs, they pollute like mad. The whole house can't turn. I don't understand. They say drink milk every day, everything. So I researched and mixed some vitamins and stuff together. Then I started using it in like 4 or 5 days. I started adding weight. I got addicted because it was pandemic. What are we going to do? I got addicted to it. Then I had this big fupa. My butt was out. People still will not believe it that I actually did not have anything in my butt. Like I didn't put fat in my butt. I had in my hip because I don't have hip before. I only have tiny. I had in my hip and I feel the down parts. I didn't literally pump fat into my bum. That's why it looks real. People think surgery is just when they look like SpongeBob, whatever.
Chloe.
Yeah, I said what I said because I got a good body. Because I researched on body. I researched before I did my body and I was so intentional. I even told my best friend that was there when I was going to the surgery that remember to tell this doctor, no fat in my butt. I'll send you a picture of before my surgery and after my surgery. My butt was big, but my stomach was larger than life.
Chloe.
Serious. Otobi, walai.
From the
I will send you
for lockdown eating.
Lockdown eating, my butt was big, but my stomach was big, and I was ashamed. And if you know me, you know I'm always about that flat stomach. Yeah. I ate it. Even my friend, I forgot when I said them chichi that time. If you go out and say suck belly, they'll be like, I can't breathe. So I used to tell people, I'm not a stomach fan. I'm sorry. I don't like it. Even my friend
must be snatched.
Chloe, please now let us breathe. I'm like, no, can't you see people are looking at you? See as your stomach be like, say you get belly. I like when stomach is fat. And I planned my surgery in less than a week. I went to meet Tiana. We had a conversation. We were just talking. Tiana just said, sorry, are you pregnant? I said, no, mama. I said, it's voodoo. I said, yeah, she's big. Blah. That just go and remove this fat. From a place, I drove straight to the place. Did my distance. They said, they don't have that. I said, please give me dates. I paid the same day. And my surgery was not something that was premeditated. I just know that the few days that I had left, I went back home to research. A lot of people have their butt bushed because they say pump the fat in my ash. And they don't know too many things about surgery. They do not know. They don't know that your fat will die for a long time, then come back. That's why you now see that the blom at the back is bigger than every other thing.
Because there's an art to this surgery thing.
They don't know about it.
So
before surgery care is very important. After surgery care is the surgery. It's not that one. That's 3-hour surgery. That's the surgery. The faha, the waist trainer, what you eat, what you consume, how you keep your fat alive.
I need you to take me back and break down this process for me, for anybody who's watching. Okay, so when you wanted to, so first of all, we've struck out the fact that it's not lack of confidence that made you do the surgery.
Never.
Because you have always been a confident
I see
girl.
People saying on Instagram like, oh, is it every time you show your bum bum? They don't know. When I have flat bum bum, who show and pass?
Oh, it was a mess. You were a mess. In fact, it was even worse.
It was worse. Even now, Seb, I try to take normal pictures so that you guys don't go suffocate.
Before that,
the process of surgery is, first of all, like, what type of body do you want? What type of body fits your stature? If I had done anything bigger than this, it would have been horrible.
Right.
I want to look natural. You want to look like a Barbie. It's different, yo. Some people just want slinged waist size 24, hips 52. I am 24 on the waist now. I am 41 on my hips. Perfect. Some people want to go to 54. Some people just want to, and some people will be like, pump into my yash. Sister, pump into your yash. It's going to affect you because 6 months later, when your fats try to survive, it get bigger and you look bushed.
Please, what do you mean fat tries to survive?
You know when they do your surgery, right? You have tendency of almost 50% fat to die, 50% to survive. Some people are lucky they have 80%
What fat
survive.
is that? So the fat that was moved?
That was transferred.
Right.
That's why they will tell you not to sit if you put fat in your bum so the fats won't die, blah, blah, blah. Some people, we have different types of body. Mine actually is the type of body that I retain. My body retain. Some people lose a lot. That's why you see they do surgery before you know it, yansh don't flat.
Oh, yours is flat after surgery?
Sharp. Plenty.
Jehovah.
And some will start to increase. So you have to know your body type, first of all. You when you know, say if you chop, you they spread. You can't say pump my yansh. Sister, just clench your waist and go home. Once the waist is clenched, the body is okay. Aftercare is the pain. The pain you go through, the massage, the everything. Please, all your surgeon massages that they are doing for you, don't be lymphatic drainage massage they do you guys. So now I don't know.
Okay, so for surgery,
yeah.
When you get out of the theater, what's the first, like, you're supposed to go home and massage? Or
no, they have a massage person with all those things, but
are you admitted in the hospital?
No, I think I was there for 2-3 days. Then I left.
Do you feel sore after? Do you? No, I know you feel sore, but like how? Sorry, no verse.
I say if they give me 100 million, so Chloe, go and do surgery again. I know they do.
Oh, is it that painful?
But it's painful. It is. Even surgery of any small thing on your body, even injection, the spot is not painful.
True.
Now imagine extracting, removing, adding, everything. Your butt will actually not pain you because they had it there. That one is not painful. But you know where they remove from the spots? It's painful, but it's worth it. That's why I used to tell people that do it right instead of going back and forth every time.
So like, what's happening with you now these days? I know that your skincare line is doing well. Yeah. You're trying to launch other things. You're doing we've spoken before, right? So, but like now.
Okay, yeah. I said when I came out of Big Brother for a long time, I was actually down. I've been trying to get myself over these years, and people think I'm just traveling. Oh, she likes to travel. I'm traveling because so many times I'm here and my anxiety kicks. I just want somewhere to relax and stay out of because I've been battling with so much anxiety lately. Yeah. So now this year, 2022, I'm going all out. I've rejected a lot of endorsements, a lot of influencing because I felt like I'm not in a good place for myself to be able to influence for other people. What can I even do for my own self and my brand before taking other people's job? But this year, I'm doing more of all those things. I'm open to anything, collaborations, things I've said no to, acting gigs, everything. Yeah, this year, we outside.
Ready.
We outside. Yeah.
Well, then I really thank you for coming on the show. And I really wanted to understand this bit. We talk about every other thing, but like I've never really spoken to you about this, and I'm thankful that you're open to sharing on the show. And yeah, I feel like this will help a lot of other people.
Yeah.
Thank you. Is there anything that you want to tell us that's happening this year that we don't know? It's going to happen soon. You're going to get married soon. I just want somebody's
son to find me and let's get married.
Find boyfriend for this
I am tired of the streets. I am tired of getting to know these niggas. Once we get to know each other, what next? I'm tired of niggas saying, I want to buy you lunch. Me, starve. I'm not starving. I want somebody's son. And please do not forget, I know that blogs have carried me that I said this thing. I want a man that is capable. Don't let me offend Mr. Uncapable, Mr. Capable. Somebody that is capable. You have your money, I have my money. It makes marriage sweet. I don't like when people say, must you marry somebody that doesn't want... Can you advise your sister to marry somebody that does not have money? Tell me.
Period.
All this human hair, will they buy themselves? Or do you think a woman will not be very abusive to a man that is broke while she's doing things for herself with a man that is broke? I don't understand.
This is very deep.
No, it's actually, I see people say, when you say, this is the kind of man I want, it's something I want for myself. I'm calling my own destiny. I am speaking into existence.
Speak it into existence, my dickness.
But you guys are telling me that, luxury life. I don't understand. Even my brother, I did tell them, say, you have to have this so this thing before you marry somebody's child. Don't let somebody's child come and use broom and knock you on the leg and say, put your leg upstairs up. Me, I want a very capable man that is doing good, a man that is ready to build an empire with me. Because look at me, Ghost. Look at me,
Goals.
Look at me, goals, baby.
I love it. Thank you so much for coming, Chloe.
Thank
you. I
you.
can't wait for this episode to come out.
Me too. Peace. Thank you.